Hi, is this the Kingdom Hall?
It's a home, but you can use this number.
Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to run something by somebody that I found because I was reading a lot of things on jw.org, but I came across this in a different book. I just wanted to see what your opinion was about it.
Okay. Hey, I'll give this to my husband.
Okay, thanks.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Christine. I was reading lately some things on jw.org, but this was it from a different book I was reading. It seems to be kind of saying a different thing, so I just wanted to see what you thought about it. Do you have a minute?
What's the book are you reading from?
Oh, it's called The High King of Heaven. It's like a, Christian book.
Yeah, but that is not written by Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I read all kinds of things. Don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand.
Oh, okay. Do you have a second?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it's talking about Jesus being the good shepherd. He said he is the good shepherd, but it says a third reason why Jesus is the good shepherd is that he draws and gathers his lost sheep to himself. He says, I have other sheep which are not of this fold. I must bring them also. This allegory began with Jesus calling his sheep out of the spiritual deadness of apostate Israel. When he says that he has other sheep that are not of this fold, he refers to Gentile sheep that are outside the fold of Israel. Jesus must also draw them to himself. They will come from every tribe and tongue and people and nation. So, I mean, that seems different than what I was reading on jw.org.
So what was you reading on jw.org?
Oh, that the other sheep are most of Jehovah's Witnesses who aren't in the 144,000.
Yeah, well, I don't. Uh, it is true that there is twofold sheep: those who go to heaven and those that stay on the earth.
No, he said they will become one flock with one shepherd.
Yeah, they are one flock in the fact that
Mm-hmm.
they're all in agreement.
I don't know, just on
They're
its
all
face, this one kind of makes more sense to me because I'm not sure Jesus was talking about a group from the 1800s in New York. It kind of makes more sense because he said a lot of things with a background of the Old Testament, the Hebrew scriptures, and they always talked about Gentiles will come to his light during the time of the Messiah.
yeah. Well, it goes along a little bit with what you were reading there about uh, the Israelites. They proved unfaithful, and so he goes outside of the nation of Israel to find other sheep. In other
Yeah,
words,
the Gentiles. And this was an interpretation and still is, been for 2,000 years. There's no other group I know that tries to say that's, their own group has two groups and that this is what Jesus was talking about.
mm-hmm.
Kind of makes more sense to me.
Which way?
Well, what I read. It's
Oh,
Gentiles. That's been taught for 2,000 years by Bible scholars, commentators, Christians. That was the Jehovah Witness one, as far as I can see, came up in 1935. They didn't even teach that in the beginning.
well, as things gets brighter and things we get different. In other words, there was Dead Sea Scrolls found that contained more information.
The Dead Sea
So things are
Scrolls
brought
said
up to
this.
date as we learn.
Rutherford didn't give any reference to the Dead Sea Scrolls in 1935.
That's because they was found after he died.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's the one who made up that doctrine about the two different kinds of Jehovah's Witnesses, and that Jesus was talking about that.
So are you studying to be a witness, or are you? I don't quite understand.
Oh no, I just like to learn about religion, so I like to read
Uh-huh.
the online library and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, there's a lot of research put in from on what's on that online library
Mm-hmm.
and what's written in our magazines. There's a lot of research goes into there even before it is written. So there's no one that they have to satisfy. There's no supporters that they have to satisfy.
Right.
So
They don't really
there's
answer
a lot
to
of
they don't
there's a
really
lot of
answer
people.
they don't really answer to anyone, do they? I mean, they can even change something to the total opposite and then, it's not a problem even though they said that was the truth before, right? That I kind of noticed that
But
too.
there's always a scriptural reason behind it why it was changed.
Yeah.
Like I said, things change over the years.
The
Some
scriptures still.
religions they don't even teach what's in the Bible. They teach what the church doctrine had told them 100 years ago, and things have changed, and they don't change with it.
Yeah, but didn't the organization previously say this is absolutely based on the Bible? All our teachings are based on the Bible. And they even say they're
That's why
channeling
they're
they're channeling
man.
from
That's
Jehovah.
why they're changed. That's why they're changed because they found different things
Yeah. They don't
in
say
different.
that they don't say that when they're putting it out though, do they? They say it's the final truth and they even say things like
No,
it's
they don't
from
say that.
God, it's from Jehovah, like spiritual food at the proper time.
Well, that's why it's changed because it is. They found that it is the truth.
Yeah, but
I
they
mean,
they claim to be God's only channel of truth on earth, not just like people like you and me who could study the Bible and learn something different. And they're controlling 8 million people. Some of the things they changed were very damaging to people before that they said was from Jehovah. That's the issue about it.
well,
Okay, well,
that's when things change, and
no, truth
and
doesn't. Truth doesn't.
well,
That means it was lies before.
a lot of things come into this organization because of false teaching, because things that was taught, and after they found out that that is not the truth, that's why it is eliminated. They stick to the truth of the Bible as much as they can. We're all imperfect, and there is sometimes we make mistakes. And so
Of
when we
course,
make
but not
mistakes,
when
we
you're
want to correct
not
them.
when you're preaching something in print all around the world that 8 million people have to follow and you say the direction comes from Jehovah to Jesus to you. That means before it didn't come from Jehovah. Where did it come from? See, it's not.
A lot of it comes from false religious
Oh,
teaching.
okay. So they might be teaching false teachings right now.
Well, I mean, it comes in through the things that the clergy look up, and after they find that these things are not truth, it used to be that the witness celebrated Christmas. A lot of things from false religion that they used to do, but as soon as they found out that was false, they quit doing it. And at that time, the people were doing it until they found out that it was false and it
Well,
wasn't the true teaching.
the example you're giving is relatively innocuous. It wasn't really harmful either way, but there are flip-flops on blood fractions. If you can take
Yeah,
alternate.
but see, there's a lot of things come up that people don't understand. Blood. We still do not take blood.
They used to
We
teach
still
that blood fractions
we
was
still
the same as taking blood because it's from stored blood, and some of them are from thousands of donors.
you
So
don't
that's in
understand
the
it.
literature. It says that
No,
you can't take.
you don't understand.
Okay.
You don't understand what a blood fraction is.
They said all of them were forbidden.
Yeah, but
They
you don't
used to
understand
teach
what a
that.
blood fraction is.
Yeah, they did
What is
understand
a,
it. It's portions of
we still
blood.
do not take the four main.
Yeah,
We
they
still don't
used
take
to
the four
not
main
allow
elements.
any of them.
Well, let's look.
And they said it was from
I didn't
Jehovah.
answer this phone to argue
I
and have a
know, I
question.
know. I didn't mean to get off on that. But anyway, well, check out Revelation 19:1, and thanks for letting me run that by you.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Thank you.
God bless you. Bye.